Hey Bruno, how
Hi.
are you? What have you been up to today?
All good. Training, as always.
Was it a good session?
Yeah, it's always a good session. Training is always nice. So
At least you had nice weather for it as well today.
yeah, for once you can get the good weather in Manchester. Not many times you get to have all this light. So you have to enjoy. I think you enjoy even more training when it's like this.
We've got a little gift for you over here in the dugout.
Yeah.
So we'll just walk up here, take a seat on the bench.
Definitely haven't seen this already.
I don't think so.
Do you remember what your first pair of Nike boots was?
Yeah, at the time was like Total 90. You remember the grey ones with the 90 on the side, like on the inside? I think Figo was using them at the time, so for me it was like a big thing. And then I think I had my first pair of Mercurial the year after or something like that. Oh. Nothing more beautiful than this, huh? Oh, the best shirt I ever put it on. Yeah. This is the one that have to shine now. Let's see. Yeah, they kind of go good with this. Gonna look good. I think they always look good anyway. Mercurial are always nice.
Do you tend to get attached to your boots? Do you keep them for like very long, or?
Yeah, I always try to keep a pair of each model I use. Obviously, having a brother that has same size as me, not easy. Then I think all my friends in Portugal, they all, I think, the ones that have they played with me in the youth, that's still the ones that I keep in touch. Like I think we are 6 on a group shot in WhatsApp. I think 5 of them have the same size as me, so always try to feed them some good boots so they can go on the Sunday league there in Portugal and be the ones with the best boots at least. Not with the best football, but with the best boots at least.
And what about the shirts? Do you keep many shirts?
Yeah, always. For example, the ones from the first game, the ones if I have any important goal or something, for example, national team, every big tournament. If I play like the first game, probably normally is like now in the Euros gonna be, I'm gonna keep that shirt. I've kept the one from the World Cup. That was my first in 2018, Russia. Then all the other ones I've kept all of them. Obviously the first one with the national team was not the World Cup one, but the one from the first game I've kept. The one of every club I've passed through, I've kept. First one I was captain from Man United, I've kept that one too. So yeah, I have some good collection from my shirts. So I think it's not much that you get at the end of your career. So I think looking back, when I finish my career, I want to have some things where I can create some memories. And obviously my kids, they can see what his dad has achieved.
And talking of moments, what do you remember from your debut for the national team?
Many things. Playing for a national team probably for me, is the biggest moment of your career because you represent your own country, A part of, you can play for many clubs. Is there clubs are more special than others for you? But at the same time, national team is not many players that will be able to play for, and is a moment that you have to be proud of because, as I said, you're representing your own country, your family, your friends. Is the biggest achievement I had until now in my career, and I think will always be.
Can you describe playing at a European Championship?
I think it's difficult to say everything. Like as I said, like putting on the shirt of the national team, going to the game, hearing the national anthem, in the big stages with. Playing alongside the best for your country and the best for other countries, it's always a big thing. It's impossible to describe playing in a Euro. I've played already, and the atmosphere around that is so good. It's amazing. Not just by our fans, but all the fans around the world that see that. Not only the European ones that see, but because that goes around the world. But the atmosphere you see in the stadiums, in the streets, everywhere, the shirts from many national teams around, people being together, even being from different places, that's something nice.
Use one word to describe your country.
Wonderful.
What do you miss most from Portugal?
Oh, it's tough, but family, friends, food, and weather.
Who's your best mate in football?
Well, I have many. Through my career, I made some good friends, but probably at this moment is someone that I've played with that plays in Poland that had a really bad injury a year ago. That is Francisco Ramos.
Some quickfire questions now. What's your favourite food?
Francesinha.
What's your least favourite food?
I don't have one.
Favourite cheat meal?
Pizza.
Favourite flavour of ice cream?
Vanilla.
Do you like surprises?
Not much.
Best surprise you've ever had? Or worst?
Best surprise I've ever had. I don't know. I had many in my career. You know, like the surprise of my parents give me some football, some boots, some shirts. You know, like that's. I think as a young kid, that's probably the thing that you most enjoy it.
What's your walk-on song?
I don't have one, to be honest. I'm quite open to every music, so I don't have one.
What are 3 things that are always in your kit bag?
In my kit bag. For what? For a game?
For a game, yeah.
Boots, chin pads, and a shirt.
Most successful or most memorable year, like season?
I have 2. One with Sporting, when I break all the records for a midfielder as a goal scorer. And the second one, my second year in the Premier League with Man United, that I also break the record again, but in the Premier League.
What's something you're scared of?
Some animals I'm scared of, not many, because we're not in Australia, so I'm lucky. We could say like snakes.
Best thing to happen this year?
At the moment, winning the FA Cup and winning the Euros.
Best thing to happen this week?
This week? I don't know. Having time to spend with my kids.
Best thing to happen today?
Going up to pick my kids and have an ice cream with them.
What flavour ice cream again?
Vanilla.
What TV show are you obsessed with recently?
I'm not much into TV shows, to be honest. See some series and everything, but TV show I don't have one, to be honest. I'm too much into football.
Favourite superhero?
Batman.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Invisible.
How many languages can you speak?
Portuguese, Spanish, Italian, and English. We could say 4. That the only ones that I will say that I can speak. I can speak a little bit of French, but not great.
What's the last thing you Googled?
Houses in Algarve to go on vacation.
What's your most used emoji?
The one laughing, crying.
To you, who is the greatest athlete in the world?
The greatest athlete in the world? Oof, that's difficult. We had many. Obviously, in Portugal we have Cristiano. Then you end up having Michael Jordan. Then you go to many other things. Michael Phelps could be one. Tiger Woods could be another one. Federer could be another one. So I think these ones, all of them in different sports have showed their qualities.
Who would you say is your style icon?
Style icon, what do you mean with that?
Whose style do you rate? Do you like?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest.
If you could do only one karaoke song for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Karaoke song? My song from United fans. It's not a karaoke one, but it's the one that I enjoy the most.
So Bruno, you get £1 million if one of your teammates picks up the phone. Who do you call? Who's reliable?
Oh, to pick up the phone? Oh, I'm not sure. They're not really reliable. You mean from the national team?
Yeah.
At the moment, who could I call? Let me see, the timings could be different in other countries. I think I could say Cancelo.
Do you have any pre-game rituals or superstitions?
Not entering on the pitch. I bless myself, but part of that. Yeah, I have some things that I do, but nothing major. Not something that I really need to do or something.
What do you say to yourself before you walk out on the pitch?
Thank you for the opportunity again.
Which is harder to overcome, physical exhaustion or mental exhaustion?
I think it depends on the person. I think both of them are really difficult. Obviously, physically, you need to be prepared to give the best out of yourself. But obviously, if you're mentally not okay, your body doesn't go as the way you want to. So I think both of them are really important, and none of them should be see it in a different way.
And finally, question number 39. What's your message to your nation for Euro 24?
To believe in us, to keep believing in us as they did in all the qualification, because we're gonna bring the best performance we can to try to make our country as most proud as we can.
That's us. Thank you.